Now let's talk about the other side of reconciliation, the side that doesn't get as much spotlight. Grace. Now remember, in the book of Philemon, Onesimus is the one who wronged Philemon. But Paul doesn't just ask for Philemon to forgive him, he takes it further. In verse 17, Paul writes, "So if you consider me a partner, welcome him as you would welcome me." Now wait a minute, Paul is saying don't just tolerate him, but treat him like you'd treat me. Now that's grace, not just mercy, which is withholding punishment, but grace, giving what he doesn't deserve. And this hits hard, doesn't it? Because if we're honest, sometimes we want people to pay for how they hurt us. We want them to feel our pain. But Paul is asking Philemon to lay that down. Now, what if we stopped keeping score? What if we stopped waiting for people to earn our forgiveness? Now, grace doesn't ignore justice, but it chooses compassion over vengeance. It chooses healing over bitterness. And grace doesn't always come with a guarantee. Now, Philemon had every legal right to punish Onesimus, yet Paul calls him to rise above culture, pride, and power, and respond like Christ. Paul uses family language in this letter. He calls Onesimus his child and Philemon his brother. When we remember we're all part of God's family, it becomes harder to dehumanize someone, even someone who hurt us. Now let's make this practical. Who do you need to forgive without waiting for an apology? Where can you be the one to extend grace first, even if you have the upper hand? Here's the beauty of all this. Grace doesn't just restore relationships, it changes legacies. Church tradition says Onesimus may have become even the bishop of Ephesus. Now think about that. A runaway slave turned into a church leader because someone extended grace. Now what if your act of grace set someone else on a new path? What if your forgiveness unlocked someone's calling? Think about it like that. Now let me leave you with this. You can win the argument or win the relationship, but barely both. When we choose grace, we reflect Jesus. When we forgive, we echo the cross. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 says, God reconciled us to himself through Christ and gave us the ministry of reconciliation. You have a ministry right now, not just in a pulpit, but in your relationships. God bless you.